This podcast is a production of Unfiltered Studios. If you would like to know more about joining Unfiltered Studios, please visit our website at unfpod.com for more information.
He was screaming. He screamed 2 episodes in a row. And he was so he was in jail. He was in introduction jail.
I haven't been out to karaoke in a little while, so I had to do something.
You're a big boy.
That's why
you said you screamed last night.
Yeah, I went to karaoke.
And you guys assume I think of karaoke.
Oh, sorry.
See? She's getting the dirty, as well she should.
I mean, that's the kind of podcast we are sometimes.
It's always the type of podcast. Whatever dirty. Okay, this is gonna even sound worse. I caught it before I said it, but I was gonna say whatever dirty hole we can go down. But
that's what she said.
See?
Welcome to another episode of the kjandapodcast. My name is Jay.
My name's Kevin. I'm the gay.
And this week, we have another A. Please introduce yourself.
I'm Megan. Hello.
And Megan is from the Vigilante Vibes Podcast.
Yes.
It's so nice. I like it.
Right? I mean, it's Marvel news, and who fucking doesn't love Marvel?
I'm saying, like, when someone says they don't like Marvel, it's like, oh, come on. You have to try not to. I'm sorry, but
I agree. Because I think there was someone on the we just recorded with Diabolical.
Oh yeah.
And one of them was like, "Oh, I've never seen any Marvel movies except for Black Panther." I'm like, "Why?"
Oh,
you have to try.
Yeah, you have to work hard.
If you are on any streaming service, it has been on there at some point. If you have cable, you cannot go through TNT without seeing Iron Man 3. I mean, it's everywhere.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I think it's harder to actively miss Marvel movies than it is to actually.
I'm just gonna bob and weave. I discourage your hype.
But I mean, granted, I'm a nerd, but I was watching Iron Man when it first came out. And, before we knew that there was a whole world they were planning on doing.
Oh, when we saw it in theaters, literally seeing Robert Downey Jr. as friggin' Tony Stark.
Spot on.
He was born for the role. Born for it.
What's funny is that they weren't even planning a whole world. They thought it was going to flop. They had no idea how good it was.
I mean,
it was that good.
That's fair, because a lot of the other Marvel movies and other superhero movies, aside from like the trilogies of Batmans, they continually spit out.
Yeah.
It was like most of them flopped. And so I guess it was intended.
I mean, if you think about it, when Marvel started out, the reason they had to put all these movies out was because they had to sell properties, because they were almost going bankrupt.
Daddy like your money.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so we got things like The Incredible Hulk, Fantastic Four, X-Men. And don't get me wrong, honestly, Bryan Singer, you suck as a person. But thank you for bringing the X-Men to life and giving us Huge Ackman, as people have called him.
Huge Ackman.
Huge jacked man.
Yes.
Oh, these are all appropriate.
And they're all fitting.
They're all fitting. How do you feel about the X-Men movies, though, Megan?
I actually like them a lot. I mean, when they came out, it was at a really different time. That it's like the Fantastic Four movies. You can say all day long, oh, they're not accurate. They don't look good. Why is Iceman and Rogue together? And it's like, just shut up. Just be grateful. Shut up. We were all into it, except we were all mad about Rogue. That was horrible.
Yeah.
But the rest of it was great. And even if you don't like those movies, you can't say that some of those characters were perfectly casted. You have Sir Patrick Stewart. You have Iceman, whoever was casted him. I can't remember his name. Cyclops, he even did well. he was just written poorly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah. He was
Yeah.
too stoic.
I didn't really like the X-Men movies, but Patrick Stewart is always the perfect Professor X.
Oh yeah.
And Hugh Jackman, Hugh jacked man, is Wolverine is a fucking spot on.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's why he basically became the poster boy for the franchise.
Oh yeah, they overdid that really quick.
Oh yeah, they had no problem.
Oh, they had no right to do what they did with him. Like he's a great Wolverine. But I'm so sick of him. I'm so sick of his face as Wolverine. He's just everywhere at that point. So, I mean, I'm excited to see him with Deadpool, but I'm like, okay,
Please be
now
done.
it's the last time. Because you said it last time.
Yeah, Logan was supposed to be the last ride, but then somehow
Ryan Reynolds, man, he's got some riz, as the kids say.
He's got so much power.
He's got all the riz.
Oh no! Didn't you know he just took all the Infinity Stones? It was just like, you're coming back, you're coming back.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, granted, like last week when we recorded last, that was the first time I'd seen Deadpool 2.
Oh my
yeah,
gosh.
that's right.
Like I hadn't seen it until then, and at the end of it, with him using the time watch to destroy everything else, was pretty good. That was fun.
Again, his traveling back to X-Men Origins just to murder that poor facsimile. Perfection. Perfecto.
Have you watched any of the Deadpools though?
Have I watched any of them?
Sir.
Oh, I've watched many of both of them.
I figured as much. I just wanted to hear her opinion.
Of course. I actually liked the second one. It was different, but it was still very much of the same vibe as the first one. So I think this next one is going to change a lot in the MCU because it's the only movie coming out this year, and I think it's planned that way.
Yeah, I think they're really trying to hit the renaissance where they kind of debunk some things that they've done with past movies, probably past TV series, and they're going to try to hype up the introduction of mutants into the MCU.
Yeah, there's definitely going to be some continuity fixes by Deadpool himself, since you saw him oh, goodness gracious. You saw him in the Void. You could see Fox, Century Fox behind him.
Yep.
You saw him where the Avengers fought. You saw freaking Red Skull's car, which has flames on it now. Like,
I'm loving it. They're trying to do like a Mad Max thing in the Void, which is going to be freaking epic if that's exactly what happens.
Like the dead giant Ant-Man is what gets me. I'm like, are they going to be in the zombie What If? Because I really like the What If. I wish they just did the What Ifs and not made it into a continuity thing, like made it into a group story. Just kept going with just random stories. I'd have been fine with that.
Do you mean the Ant-Man head?
Yeah, the Ant-Man head where
that's from Old Man Logan, the comics. That's called Pym Falls. So in that comic book, Ant-Man dies. It wasn't Scott, it was Hank. And his body, his body lays out for decades. And that's Pym Falls. And Emma Corrin, Cassandra Nova's creepy little ass, lives in it.
Yep.
So she's literally starting the movie wrenched in death.
Hey, just like she came into the world. I want to kill her.
I hope they get into that.
Oh,
it's so weird.
They better.
Yeah.
just like I told the guy from General Dorks when they casted Galactus this week. I was like, I better not see a goddamn cloud. Not one spatial poof. No.
You're so grumpy.
I'm sorry. Galactus is a goddamn devourer of worlds. I'll be damned if he's going to be consolidated to a fucking cloud in space.
He just got cast the other day.
Exactly. I'm like,
so I mean, you will see a purple cloud because of, I can't remember the name of it actually at the moment. The one from Loki.
Alioth.
There he
Yep.
is. Yeah. That'll be in there. That's a cloud. So you're going to be sorely mistaken, sir.
If it's Ali, at least Alioth has a face. That Galactus in Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer had nothing.
It was
Maybe
there.
the occasional little, maybe like a tentacle of cloud going towards the surfer.
That was the point where Marvel, you could tell they were like, just put it in there. We don't know how much longer we have. Give them whatever we can.
Throw the money in there and we'll get the money back. It's fine.
You can do a CGI thing. And I'm perfectly fine with that because Michael Chiklis in the fucking suit was fine for the time period.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
now, had they done what they did with Jamie Bell in the second go of Fantastic Four with Michael Chiklis, it could have, it might have worked.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, it could have. I think your daughter has the right idea, Megan. She seems to be really into this idea of Galactus.
No clouds.
I'm just joking because I can hear her screaming in the back, and it kind of makes me
God.
Terrible.
Yeah, no, she does that. She's so she's on the spectrum and she's just now learning to talk. She's 4. And now she just meows a lot like a cat and sometimes screams. And we're just like, okay, we can hear you. You're alive. That's all that matters. I
promise I'm teasing you. It's really not a big deal. I'm not going to
no.
It's not what I did.
It's fine. Sometimes you can hear it. Sometimes you can't because her room is right there. And I'm in my other daughter's room right now, but she's too little to use her room. So it's mine.
There you go.
Dibs. So do we want to get into the Infinitome?
We can get into a couple of things from the Infinitome.
So Jay and I have come up with a continually growing grouping of stories. Questions.
There you go.
Questions that will get to know you as the 100%, 100 P's. We will get to know you. So what's that?
10-4. Good.
All right. What's the? Why do I have to do it?
You get to start.
Okay. Well, you have to pick a number, ma'am.
1 to
11.
11. Aha! Man, she was right.
Ah.
Okay. Sweet. Okay. Number 11. What is your favorite memory?
Shoot. Apart from like getting married and having kids, those lame ones. I did a panel with a fellow podcaster from Hop Geeks News, which they're also really cool if you ever want to check them out. And we did a panel of comics you should be reading at GalaxyCon with comic creator Kyle Higgins.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, he's really cool. Yeah, it was really cool. I didn't see it coming, but it just happened. And then the next day we did the history of Batman. So, and those were my only 2, and they were amazing.
I mean, it doesn't have to be the married and kid things because that's expected. That's totally.
Yeah, isn't it? No one ever says
that.
I want to hear something like weird. Like, what's your favorite memories?
Yeah, not favorite shared memory.
Yeah.
Favorite memory just to you.
Yeah, just to like because everyone has that. Like, hooray! I'm happy. I got.
And you have to say it. Or you're like, oh my god, I can't believe I didn't say that.
Yeah.
Like later in the day, you feel that.
Maybe I should add an addendum to that, like not married, not having babies. Just add that shit right on there.
I'll say not having a 3rd baby is one of my greatest memories.
I don't know. My youngest was a C-section, and I turned around and saw intestines on the table. That was a memory. I was like, whoa!
Yeah, that I've never had one, but they like take the innards, and I'm like, oh, I'm not doing all that. I've done enough.
If anyone is listening and might be a little uneasy, I'll let you know the next 30 seconds might suck. But she had one, and the baby was on the other side of the curtain. And they were like, hey, go ahead, go on over there and go see your baby. And I was like, okay, sweet. And I walked over there and I saw the baby. And then I turned around and there were intestines on the table as they were sewing her back up. And I was like,
yeah,
I've seen inside you like no one else has. You're welcome.
There is a wall that's broken during any type of birth that like you and the person you create a baby with, yeah, you're pretty close before you go in the hospital, but after it's like I see parts of you that only people will see if you were hit by a car.
Yes.
So if I can identify you from the inside,
and if they
pretty
still
much-
like you after that, that's saying a lot.
I agree. Because like
That's saying a lot.
no one's nice in there. No
Yeah.
one looks cute in there.
Yeah,
You're
I've seen something the
ugly,
size of a
open
watermelon
selves.
go through something the size of a lemon, and I still like you.
It's
There are
true.
like a lot of 9 Inch Nail vibes going on here. I'm just not sure how I feel anymore. Confused about that now.
That's okay. You'll get through it. It's fine. It's called trauma. You'll be fine.
Well, giving birth is metal as fuck.
It's totally
Like,
metal.
I mean, I was there for my child's birth, so fun times.
do you like a C-section? I've never had one, but that's one of the biggest surgeries you can have because of how deep they have to open you up.
Mhm.
No other surgery goes that hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, suck it, pancreatitis. And
Time.
appendix surgery. Suck it, all of you.
He says it like he got a C-section.
No, I'm just...
I like it.
You don't know me. You don't know.
You're right. I can't assume that. I'm so sorry. I'm sure it was trauma.
Damn, Kevin, I didn't know you were a,
It's been 10 years and you haven't noticed?
I mean, I still love you.
I'm
See,
sorry.
But now I have
See
to
what-
measure
would you say that's his best memory?
Mm.
Full circle.
Yeah.
my-
Yeah. See, she knows. She knows. That's how we do. Got to bring it full circle. I think I mentioned my favorite memory before, but because I think that's on the initial
Yeah, the initial
when
one.
we did the initial run. But that my favorite memory was definitely probably just hanging out with my grandmother when I was a kid, sitting. Even though as a kid, sitting, and she was like over the hill playing video games, and I would sit and just watch her play video games all the time. And that was like when I got out of school, she'd be like, "Hey, I just bought the newest video game," and I'm like, "Fuck yeah, new Final Fantasy!" And then she'd be playing it, and I'd just sit there and watch her.
That's
As
a
a child,
cool grandma.
That was dude. She was cool as shit. She was a computer programmer too.
What? Mine just made chicken and dumplings sometimes. Like, what the fuck?
Chicken and dumplings was bomb.
Fried
It
everything.
is. It
Mhm.
is.
My other grandmother did that though.
Yeah, fried pork chops, fried chicken,
Well, you had yeah.
black.
My grandma, yeah, that's what I was saying. Like my grandmother was Southern Belle, but she wasn't that Southern Belle. It was like, she made cream potatoes, not mashed potatoes.
Oh, nah, it's all mashed
That's
potatoes.
yeah. I'm from Mississippi, so it has to be mashed potatoes.
Well, she called it cream potatoes because she added so much cream that it was so smooth.
That's not potatoes then. That's fake. Okay. No, you're eating cream at that point.
But it
Like,
was
do you
actual
even put
potatoes.
I'm sure it was, but like, have you ever made fake mashed potatoes? That's the exact
Yes.
consistency of them.
Okay, that's fair.
Are we
That's
talking-
fair.
are
Yeah.
we talking about from flake form instead of actual spuds?
Yes.
I prefer spuds.
Well, everybody in their right mind prefers spuds.
Twice
true.
mashed potatoes.
Like the real potatoes, those are thebomb.com if they had a web address.
I mean, always real taters. Never,
Yes.
never flakes.
Yeah, always real vegetables, not
Nah,
fake vegetables.
you have to add this to it to make it look like it's real.
All right,
No.
what's your favorite memory, sir? Before you ask your next question.
Oh no, because I can't remember my favorite memory from the last time we actually did this.
You're the worst. I remember when you didn't have a favorite memory, and it annoyed me.
Correct.
You remember that?
Yeah.
How do you not have a favorite one? Just like pick one. How do you not have a favorite? That's so sad.
Because I've lived for over 40 years and there's so many.
Oh, boo fucking who! I'm just kidding. Pick something. Oh, now it's go!
That's
All
right.
pick something.
You get a good fling. No.
Have you ever won a T-shirt?
Oh God, no, no. Okay, the only time I've ever won anything,
Uh-huh.
was when Halo, 4th, The fourth.
The fourth one, Halo.
The fall of Reach.
Halo Reach. Halo Reach.
Yeah, Halo Reach. When Halo Reach came out, I initially got the game, and then they had a.
It's my favorite Halo game too.
Oh God, yeah, I still have it. And they were doing. I can't remember what kind of contest it was, but I got a special edition that had a whole case, and under said case was a whole T-shirt and a medal, and I was like, "Oh shit!" I
am a real Spartan.
I finally won something. It took decades,
so
but
this is
I
what
finally
it's like
won
on top.
something. It was crazy. It was crazy. I was just like, "Holy shit! What's this box?" Open the box. Oh shit! It's a whole fucking case. Pull out said case. Oh shit! It's the game. Open. Take out this other part. Oh shit! There's a shirt. Grab this other shirt. Oh shit! There's a fucking medal in that bitch. God damn. Plus, like I think I got like codes for variable skins to augment the armor. So
Yep.
Yeah.
That was so much fun.
Oh,
That game was fun.
Oh yeah, once you were able to actually augment your armor so you didn't look like every other fucking Spartan in the game, yeah, that was a turning point for the whole franchise.
Do you play video games at all, Megan?
I play every Mario game, but that's about it.
That's fair.
Mario's my shit. So
Yeah, I've gotten too greedy. I'm all over console and mobile, and I have a problem.
That's yeah. Your mobile game problem is.
I got it back down to 3 again.
Yeah, I know, but when I came here, it was at 6 again.
you may have a problem.
He does have a problem. Last time I came over, he deleted them all, and he was like, "I'm down to 1." I was like, "Good for you." And then I come in today, and he's at 6 again.
I was at 5, and I got rid of 2, so I'm down to 3.
Jay, maybe this is a good time for an intervention.
Yeah, maybe it's time
amongst friends.
Everyone here loves you. Okay,
we care about
you.
you.
Horde.
I know it's hard, buddy. It's fun. That's why we're here for you.
Horde.
That's why we're here having this talk.
We just think you're better than this.
Yeah, 100%.
Even if it's a Jujutsu Kaisen game and an Invincible game and Solo Leveling,
just go watch.
Which are all great franchises.
Go watch. Then go watch.
You can, but you could do one at a time and really enjoy it. Why all 3?
I just do the daily tasks and then I go away.
Yeah, but remember when you did Duolingo and you weren't actually learning anything? You were just doing the same courses over and over again, so you could
competition.
Yeah, so you could win.
Winning is good. Makes me feel good about stuff.
No. It doesn't matter.
Win good.
No.
But you don't have to try to win with us.
That's right. You're always number 1 in our hearts.
Make me feel good about myself. That's what the games were for. You
heard it all here, people.
I love you guys.
All right, ask a question. Ask another question. We're getting
all right. Pick another number.
7.
7. Who is your celebrity crush? And is it me?
It's not. I just see you as a friend with a.
Oh, sorry.
Hey, I'm
friend zone.
Hey, we can't all be Hugh Jackman.
That's true.
I don't think Hugh Jackman can be Hugh Jackman. The lengths he's had to go. My God. It depends on the day, but like today, it's Sebastian Stan, and for a woman, it would be Florence Pugh because she's incredible.
Oh man, you're right up. Yeah,
I agree with the second.
Do you still have her picture in the back of your phone?
You damn skip.
Okay, yeah. He has a picture of Florence Pugh in the back of his phone.
As he should.
As Yelena Belova.
Hi.
That's awesome.
So good. I love it.
Oh, she's just. I'm
cute.
a straight woman, but she has me in such a freaking chokehold.
Yeah, there are certain. Honestly, I'm a straight man, but there are certain dudes where I'm like, okay, if you ask me, probably.
Right.
Probably
yeah.
would do what you ask me.
It's almost rude to say no at that point.
Exactly. Like if Jack Black came up to me and said something, I'd be like, yes, sir. You got it.
I feel that. Yeah. I mean, he's not my type, but he's cool.
But I mean, like, I was talking to somebody and they mentioned how, like, it's fun to imagine what like incarnations of certain Greek gods would be, or Greek and Roman gods would be.
Uh-huh.
And they said that Jack Black would be Bacchus.
Is he a drinker?
But I mean, it does.
He
He doesn't have to. He doesn't
seems
have
like
to
a
be
party animal.
Yeah, I don't know if he drinks specifically, but he seems like even if he didn't, if he was there, he would
He would be
inspire
inspired.
more.
That's fair.
I mean, he's just. I love him.
He does have the energy.
He's the dude. He's got that energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't think we deserve him. Like at
That's-
all.
That is fair.
She's not wrong.
Yeah.
He's delivered so much
Yeah.
to us.
Peaches.
Don't even lie. That shit is a bop.
It is a bop. That's why.
Oh, it slaps so hard. I don't even care what anyone says.
That has been my most. My youngest daughter has been. That's been her. You know, every child has their. I gotta watch this on repeat.
Yes.
Mario Brothers movie has been her current watch on repeat.
Yes.
And she gets so mad when I start singing when Bowser does. And I'll just be like, Corbin. And she's like, stop it! I hate you!
Don't be embarrassed now, sweetheart.
Oh, no, it's too late.
Who is my?
You know what you got into when you got born.
Yeah.
When you got bored, she didn't ask.
Did she?
Did she?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
Did she?
We can say she did.
Man, you're starting to get very existential here.
Did she? No.
Oh, no. What's metaphor?
Oh, no. Okay, I'm going to ask another question. I'm going to ask a question this time.
Oh, you're just going to answer.
Okay.
I'm just going to ask one
Alright.
because there's a lot, and I feel like we're putting her on the
shoot.
spot. Okay, crunchy or creamy?
I like it. Creamy.
Why? Stop it! Why crunchy? Why creamy or crunchy?
I'm so terrible.
Well, I mean, most things should be creamy. Like if it's ice cream, shouldn't it be creamy?
Unless there's chunks of chocolate chip in it.
If it's yogurt, shouldn't it be creamy?
That's true.
If it's cheese, shouldn't it be creamy?
Are we talking like
Depends.
Baby Bell Swiss creamy? Or are we talking like
Isn't it? If it's ranch, should there be chunks?
Okay, that's true. Ranch should be, but like queso with chunks of like jalapeno in it is good.
Oh, I don't do that jalapeno mess. I do queso blanco, cream.
Okay, the sweet queso blanco is bomb, like that you get from the Mexican restaurants.
Yeah.
I had
That's-
some today. Can confirm.
Can confirm. Are you Letterkennying my ass right now,
Oh yeah.
ma'am?
Let that one marinate.
That's a Texas size 1040, buddy.
I was looking at. I have a giant cup that I use for work that I refill with water, and I probably drink like 8 of them a day. And on the side, it just has a sticker. It's like, if you got a problem with Canada Gooses, you got a problem with me, and I suggest you let that one marinate.
So good.
That's one of my favorite episodes.
Yeah, it's such a good episode.
It's so good. There's so many layers.
That must be fucking nice. Bring me a trash can.
Fucking embarrassing.
Oh, I'm restarting that show tonight. Oh
Right?
God.
That is so good.
We just did an episode on the last episode of Letterkenny, and it was so sad.
Yeah.
It's so bittersweet. I mean, it's such a good show, and even though it only has like each season maybe like 6 to 7 episodes, so much happens in that small duration.
Yeah, but I respect that they know when to stop before it gets too,
Yeah.
because no one making TV shows does that anymore.
And that's what I told him too when we were talking about it, because like Breaking Bad knew when to do it, which I
Yeah.
appreciate. Like they
Thank God.
stopped when the story was over, not when they stopped making money. Like Walking Dead continues to try and make
God.
money off of it, and like
Yeah.
it's dead, buddy. Just leave it there. It's fine.
I thought that the ones who live was a good mini series to kind of end Michonne and Rick's story. I thought it was good.
I didn't even try. After Negan came,
I
was
didn't
like,
try
done.
it either.
I got to Negan and I was done.
I'm sorry, but that
Yeah.
was verbatim to the comic books, and
Yeah,
But sometimes that doesn't mean good.
that's fair.
that's true. Yeah, what was that? There was a recent show that we were watching, and if it like most of the time, if it's not verbatim to the book, I'm angry.
Oh, really?
That tends to be my go-to. Like we just talked about Ready Player One, and it
Mhm.
was not to the book in any way. But that makes sense because the book went into so much depth on the story. But like my brain.
Wheel of Time.
Wheel of Time, yes, Wheel of Time. Bro, you have 7 giant books to take care of, and you have 1 season, and you fucked it. Episode 3.
Oh, I could tell you where somebody went really wrong. We're gonna make the Dark Tower a single movie.
Hell no.
I'm sorry. This is a 7-book series. The fuck you talking about? We're gonna make it one movie. I love Idris Elba, but I'll be damned if you're gonna be able to fit all the content of those books into a single fucking film.
No, I don't think they should have made the Dark Tower series into a movie or series at all.
I would have been happy if they had turned it into an actual series versus a series of movies, or in this case, a single fucking movie.
No, the quality of the books was the fact that it had tied into almost every book that Stephen King had ever written.
They have enough TV movies to put them.
But they were all shit. We don't want to tie back to shit. Okay, Tom, no. I'll give you that.
So aggressive.
So
I'm sorry. I have beliefs, ma'am. I have beliefs, and they are intense.
what about the show?
Mhm.
Okay, there are a few. I'm saying there are exceptions. Okay, but most of them are hot garbage.
The Stand?
It's okay, but it's too long.
The first one or the second one? Or both?
All.
Is there any movie that you do not have one negative opinion about?
Based on the book, you mean?
Any movie?
Most movies that are meant to be satire and are supposed to be stupid, I don't have a complaint about because I go into them expecting it to be total BS, like Hot Shots or Hot Shots Part 2. Like, you can't complain because it's supposed to be funny and stupid anyways. Or like Naked Gun.
But not what you're supposed to do. With you, have you ever gone into a movie and thought, damn, that was a perfect movie?
All the way through.
I'd have to really think on that. I'd have to really think on that. Because I would say, like, Fifth Element's one of my favorite movies. But is it perfect? Fuck no. It's not perfect.
It's not perfect, but it's a cult classic.
It is a cult classic.
It has a lot of lovable moments in it.
I named my youngest daughter after Bruce Willis's character. But it's still not a perfect... I can't say it's a perfect movie.
Well, like, not logically, but perfect to you. Like, I think a perfect movie is Step Brothers. That is a perfect, flawless, beautiful movie, and I will kill anyone who thinks differently.
That's fair, because again, like in my head, it's supposed to be silly. It's supposed to be funny.
Also, Iron Man, I think, is as close to a perfect movie as you can get.
I mean, yes, the granddaddy of the MCU has.
Okay,
Absolutely.
That's fair. That's fair because it had nothing. It was it had to adhere to.
No,
it was planning on being standalone.
Well, yes, and also they didn't have much money, so they put so much focus into the expressions, the writing, the plot, instead of here's this suit and here's this suit and here's this comic accurate trope. So you have to look at it that way too.
That's fair. I'm too drunk to be so deep.
That's the best time to get deep.
Exactly.
But not when I'm supposed to be talking because I'm on a podcast.
I would say for me, Hot Fuzz.
That's a good.
You do
movie.
love Hot Fuzz.
I'm sorry. That movie hits serious notes. It hits dramatic notes. It hits funny notes all across the board. And again, even the violence factor of it. You're not expecting it to be that fucking violent.
It is super violent.
The man's head was crushed by a part of a church, and he walked like 2-3 steps before his body finally crumpled under the weight of that massive piece of granite.
Okay, you know what? I will base the movie that a perfect movie is a movie that I can watch anytime at over and over again and be fine with it.
Cool.
That movie for me is Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Hey.
I can watch that shit 100 times and I will recite the movie from beginning to end. I don't give a shit. And it's funny as hell. It's super funny and it makes me giggle. And like Mel Brooks movies and fucking Jack Black and Jim Carrey, all those people, they encompass my life. They are who I am.
They are your people.
They are my peoples. I am a combination of all of these peoples.
They are your people.
Welcome to I'm absorbing their auras right now.
R&R.
My aura.
R&R. Don't absorb their essences.
My essence.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Terrible.
All right. It's your turn, I think. It's your turn.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me. I was like, oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, it's your turn. Do something.
See? Off the cuff.
Like I said, I owe all that to Jack Black and Jim Carrey and Robin Williams and fucking all those people.
Go, Webb. Go.
Of course.
That's where I owe all my comedy chops from and impersonating people. All those motherfuckers.
All right. I mean, we have so many questions. All right. What is your most prized possession?
Oh, shoot. I don't know. I'm not very materialistic. Like, this place could just fucking burn.
That's fair. I've been there too.
Well, it's like I moved so much as a kid that it's like you're just used to it at this point.
Yeah, my goal now as an adult is to find a place that I don't want to burn.
That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah, I just want the one place I'm like, if this burns, I will be sad.
I'd say I have a penguin pillow kind of thing that I love penguins, first of all, that I took with me both times to the hospital to give birth with. So that little bastard's been with me through everything. So I'd say that, or my wedding ring, or
It's like we're not putting you on the spot. It's okay if you don't have an answer.
well, it's like one of those questions like I should really know the answer. As a professional overthinker, why don't I know that answer?
That's fair. But I mean, like I said, we're not going to give you shit if you don't have a direct answer because
Oh no, it's
we're
cool.
asking each other these questions.
Oh no, it's
You're
cool.
like-
It's just one of those things that you're like, oh, I did not know that about myself. Oh.
You just got punched in the face by the microphone. Are you going to take that?
I think I have to.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a very delicate piece.
that's okay.
It's a dominance thing going on here, and
But you're an independent woman.
she's
You don't
she's
need-
winning.
Well, you don't. You just remember, you're better than that. You
Thank
don't need
you.
this.
This was a really, really progressive and deep situation we have
We've
going
had
on
an intervention. We've had so many things on this podcast.
here.
We had this range of emotions in us. Holy shit. When did we become actual adults?
You just remember, you're bigger than that microphone, man.
Well, that's rude. But yeah.
You tell that microphone, you mean business.
You don't have to protect that microphone, ma'am. It's okay. We're here.
We're behind you
I can
100.
hear you. I can hear you.
It's okay. You got headphones on. They can't hear me.
It's the headphones are connected to it.
Oh no!
The information has been leaked. Abort!
You
Abort!
don't have to sleep where that microphone lives. It's okay.
What are you guys' most prized possessions?
Oh god.
My most prized possession. I honestly, throughout my life, I have moved so often that I don't think I own anything from my childhood. Like there's been so many times where like, I mean, I lived with my ex, but then we just moved so many times. And at one point we were homeless for a year and a half and with 4 kids and it sucked. And then we had a place and then it was just like, then I was homeless by myself. And then it's just on and on. I don't have anything that's like, from my childhood, I don't think at all, except for me, maybe some pictures, but it's not like something that I'm overly. I don't know. I don't have anything.
Well, all right.
Sorry.
Crap.
Depression zone. You're welcome.
I feel like there needs to be some kind of yellow tape around that.
Yellow tape around. Yeah, Kevin's not allowed to talk about that anymore.
There's a hazard here.
I've done my therapy, sir. Thank you.
Don't break me down.
Don't break me down. Okay, I'm sorry. What I talk about breaking eardrums?
I wasn't trying to on purpose. I can't really say I have a prized possession myself either. Like, there's nothing that I really I hold in a high regard. I kind of just have collectibles that I like to collect, but again, that could just be me being me, just like with my games. Just like I have to have it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Greed. Terrible. Thank you, my humanity, for giving me this terrible, terrible curse. I have to have it now. Gimme.
All the new things. Bring
All
them
the
in.
new things.
Bring them in.
Look at my model collection. I'm literally sitting here on like 4 models I haven't built.
Yeah, they're all
Because-
sitting right there on the table.
Yeah.
You should probably
Did you say models?
Yeah. I build Gundam models. So I love Gunpla.
You're such a nerd.
I am.
right? I mean, that's our shtick.
Yeah.
Fucking nerds.
I can jump between
That's our thing.
and model building.
Yeah, and my main nerd focus is D&D. I'm a super nerd when it comes to that. I love it.
One of these days we'll do that podcast
We're gonna do it. We're gonna do a D&D podcast at some point,
at some point.
but we need
Well-
money with the first one. That's the goal.
Yeah, I feel that.
This is episode 99 for us, by the way.
Oh shit.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Oh shit, it is.
Yeah, this is episode 99. Our
Fine.
next one is the 100p.
What do you have planned for the 100p?
Well, the plan was to do the Boy and the Heron review, but
It hasn't
That
come
one-
out yet.
yeah, it won't be out on DVD until like July 9th. Then I don't feel like paying to rent and or buy.
Yeah, so we're going to do a Ghibli because that's just what we did in our first episode and every 10 episodes thereafter for a few,
Yeah.
first 30 or 40.
Yeah, I think
I was gonna say you probably could just do X-Men 97 finale. It's gonna be a big ass finale.
yes.
Did we? Yeah, we almost finished 97, didn't we? Last time I was here?
I don't know if you have.
I don't think I finished. I haven't watched it at all since
Yeah.
I left here, so
Terrible. You messing up.
motherfucker, I'm busy.
Sir.
Oh,
Episode 9.
bro. Somehow every episode is the best episode. This is easily the best thing Marvel has put out for me in general.
They
It's
literally-
absolutely bananas.
You brought in a character like Bastion, and he wasn't even.
Whew.
No, I haven't even gotten to Bastion yet, so I don't even know what's happening. It's fine. You can keep talking. I'm just saying. I don't even know what's
It's
happening.
good.
Right
You
now.
haven't wait. You haven't seen Speedo Magneto?
No, yes.
No, the purple Magneto. I've seen.
No.
No.
It's a
No,
different
no.
one.
Yeah, no.
Listen, if I say Speedo Magneto and that instantly doesn't bring a smile to your face, you haven't seen him.
Okay. I'm sorry for lacking on my nerd culture, but I'm too busy chasing babies. Sorry.
Same.
Should I get
Yeah.
that?
I just make my babies watch it. Except like a few episodes now, because like Speedo Magneto was pretty. Whoo-hoo.
No. Last episode. Come on. Like.
Is that the season finale?
No.
No.
This Wednesday.
Yeah.
We
We can do 101. Can be that.
Yeah, we should. Yeah, just do the entire series.
Yeah, the entire series.
Oh,
We can do 101. I
You
can watch
should,
that.
you should take a few clips of you throughout watching the entire series of your reaction.
ooh,
Or I can just do this into the mic.
Oh, not the wolf. Now you're Shaco from Yeah, you're literally Shaco from
Sacre bleu! And
Minus
then I
that
get
one.
French when I get really surprised.
Sounds like me when I used to drink. Not French, it's Spanish.
Oh, you get Spanish when you get surprised?
It used to be when I drank, I would go through phases, and Spanish was one of the phases because I was in taking Spanish classes in high school.
The other morning, I got into an Irish accent and I could not stop.
I could.
Oh,
not-
I've had that happen.
Where it's
I've-
like, And I was talking to a
can't
friend on
stop.
video chat, and I could not stop doing an Irish accent.
And like you start thinking in it too. It's
Yes!
done. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like,
I did that with
why
a
am I-
British accent. I was screwed for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, I'm like, why the fuck am I talking in a fucking Scottish accent? I cannot fucking stop.
Oh yeah, just
You
go to
sounded
Ireland.
so close
See how that
to
happens.
Conor McGregor.
To who?
Conor McGregor.
McGregor.
Yeah, there it is.
Proper number 12. I've got plenty of proper number 12
Oh, do
at
you?
work.
Do you now? Okay, I gotta stop. Or I'll get stuck in it. I'm sorry. I gotta stop. There's gonna be an issue. But it's not gonna end if I don't stop.
I really, really hope I listen to the next podcast and you're like, it's still happening.
I can't fucking help it. I'm stuck in a fucking Scottish accent again.
All right, Scotty.
I do this episode of the kjandapodcast. My name is Kevin. Thank you for coming.
How have you had your haggis today, Kevin?
Oh, you can't talk about me haggis.
Get yourself some
Mind
you-
your own business.
You should have some
Are you
shepherd's pie.
Scottish?
No, absolutely
Oh.
not.
Oh.
Born and raised in Virginia. I told you I followed Jim Carrey and
Hang
Jack
on.
Black
Wait,
and all the
wait.
motherfuckers.
Wait, born and raised where?
Virginia,
Where in Virginia?
Richmond.
Shoot, I'm in Fauquier County.
What's up? We love it.
I'm done in Dinwiddie. I'm away from the people.
That's why it takes me an hour drive to get here every time we record.
Ay.
Yeah, but I mean
Jeez.
that's why I crash on this couch. I have drinks and then I pass out on this
Totally.
couch and I wake up early and drive home to my babies.
Did y'all see the Northern Lights or whatever it was last night?
They're supposed to come out tonight, I was told. So I was going to try and see them tonight.
They're coming out again?
So I was told.
Yeah, they were out last night. My wife and daughter got a couple of shots, and
What the fuck? I want to see it.
Yeah, I think it's coming out tonight. So I'm going to try and see
Okay.
them tonight. That's my plan.
Yeah, I think the
Yeah, we
was
didn't know about it. We had like no clue until everyone posted on Facebook today. We're like, oh, that would have been nice.
Yeah, I can't do social media anymore. I can't.
Yeah, that's why I take care of it.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Jay. I'm sorry that I leave that on you, but
It's perfectly
it's
fine.
so much anxiety just opening up Facebook, my own personal Facebook. I open it and I'm like, "Ugh, I'm done, and I can't. It's too much.
All right,
It's too much. It's too much. But yeah, I only know all these accents because I was idolizing all those fools who did accents for such a long time as a kid that
course.
I practiced and I practiced and I practiced, and so I'm pretty good with controlling my tone of voice and all that shit. It's fun. It's what I do.
Sounds like we're verging in the voice actor territory. One of these days.
Oh no, one day. Okay, so I have a question for you, ma'am. All right, I'm gonna ask you a question.
Okay.
What do you do on your commute to work?
Do you mean from my bedroom to my living room?
Is that where you work?
Yes, I'm a stay-at-home mother.
Oh, so what do
Yeah.
you do on your commute to your child?
Cry.
Okay, that's good.
The day is up with saltiness and continues on.
I love being here.
Well, like I love doing it and I love my kids, but you wake up in the morning, you're like, oh my God, this again. What did
No.
I do?
Look, you are allowed. Like,
Yeah.
I was a stay-at-home dad for like a year and some change, and I love my kids more than anything. But
Yeah.
if you don't have those moments where you're like, fuck this, I wish my kids would jump off a fucking bridge. Yeah, you're not being realistic. Okay?
Yeah.
Everyone loves their kids. We get it. You don't actually want any harm to happen to them. But if you see them every fucking day, all day, fuck that.
Yeah.
I love you, but go away for 5 seconds.
Oh my God, yeah. It's
Yeah.
like, I love you more than anything in this world, but I want to punt you across a football field, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
And that is fair. As
It
other
is.
parents will understand, but it's like when you go to a store and you see that one parent who's looking at their kid and you're like, if their kid and their kid's acting like an asshole, and you're like, if you don't shut the fuck up, I'll fucking end you. Blah, blah, blah. Like other people who don't have kids look at them and go, ugh, they need to understand like how to be a parent. People who have kids, they look at them, they're like, dude, I'm so sorry.
Oh,
Kids are
yeah. Oh yeah, you see it everywhere. Like if you're in a grocery store and there's a kid screaming, you see the people judging. But
Yeah.
then you see the other people that are like, I'm just glad it's not my kid. That's it.
It's
We're
not
good.
my fucking kid. Thank you, God.
Yeah. So you definitely can tell who's who.
Yeah, it's too bad you can't just be like, here's a little something to help you out.
Dude,
On
look,
the sly.
one of my most like, oh holy shit, I'm 100% a parent memories is I went on a date with my ex-wife when we were still doing things. We went to a Chinese restaurant buffet, right?
Okay.
We go to the place, we sit down, they give us our plates, we get up, and I look over, and this woman is with 3 of her kids, and the one kid in the high chair just pukes his guts out. Like,
Yeah.
and I mean like puking, and there's a pile of you on his chair, and you can see her like, oh God, oh God, oh God. And me as a parent, I find that stack of napkins, I pick them up, I walk over to him like, here you go, and then go and just fucking eat. Like it's no big deal. I'm like, yeah, this is parent life. This is okay.
I've given you the tools. Do with it.
No, the fact that I can see someone barf up a lung and I can still just like, no, I'm gonna go eat now. I'm still hungry.
Oh, dude, if you can stop your dinner to go change a diaper and then go back to eating, it's like I've been desensitized as a human.
This is the way.
No fucking question.
All you non-parents get to know it.
Yeah, like I said, my oldest kid, 2 of them, both of them are out the house. They're on their own, and so like you just get to that point. Like by the 4th kid, she's like, "Can I go out and play by myself?" I'm like, "All right, see ya." I love you. Good luck.
This day and age, I mean, it's pretty much. We should be treating kids kind of like how we did when we were coming up, but at the same time, you're like, there were a lot of weird out there.
But the thing is, like, they say that it's worse now, but I don't think it's worse now. I think it's more
Our
apparent.
perception.
Yeah, I think that we're able to see it more because there's so much news and social media. Like the minute something happens, it's everywhere. Oh no!
Well,
just like that
see,
shit.
that could work both ways though, because it's also easier for there to be more predators with that kind of news because
That's
they
true.
get that news that where kids are easier. They can go online, find addresses, phone numbers, names, everything.
That's true. The only reason I let my daughter out to play by herself is because I know most of the parents in my neighborhood. I'm in a little townhouse complex, and the fact that like most of the parents, like just like me, like we watch for the kids, all of us together, and there's like we text back and forth, like, hey, your kid's over here. Hey, your kid's over here. Hey, your kid's in this place.
Yeah,
So,
and that's how it should be.
yeah. And they go to the park, and there's a little playground in there, and they go up there, and parents will text everyone, be like, hey, your kid's here. You know, they're doing this. Hey, they're coming to my house, whatever. So
Yeah.
that's why, like, I'm fine with her going out at my place.
Right.
She goes out and she goes and plays at the playground by herself, and I'm not super concerned. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Parent.
Oh,
Parenting.
You do have to be picky and choosy about where and when things happen. Like where we live, I wouldn't let my kids go out just because we're in the middle of nowhere. I think they're going to get eaten by a coyote more than a predator.
Okay. Yeah. That's fair. I wish I was in the middle of nowhere.
It's not that great. It's like it's really cool, but no one delivers food to you. Internet is trash.
Well, see, I was homeless for like a year and a half, and I just recently got a place, and I was doing DoorDash so often, and I was like, you dummies are paying so much for me to get you a fucking container of fries. And I'm right. You're spending $8 just in the tip for me to bring you a fucking container of fries and a Coca-Cola. Why?
Yeah. Some people just throw money away.
I never have used DoorDash or any of that shit. I've never used it.
That's fair.
I haven't either.
Well, I mean, you also said you're in the middle of nowhere, so you can't.
Yeah, but like I've lived other places, and I could just go get my own stuff and not pay extra.
Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah, you know
It's
what?
just so
Instead
weird.
of paying an extra $30 I'll put on flip-flops.
There you go. That's right.
I will go to the grocery store. I will make the trek to get my own smorgasbord.
Yeah, I'll be fine with no McDonald's near me or some shit. Like that's fine.
Hello, dollar menu. You look amazing.
I
today.
think that going outside and being able to look up at the stars and see all of them would be worth it.
Oh, is that what you think?
I hope so.
When you live in the middle of nowhere, you're not in a beautiful Great Plain. You're surrounded by fucking trees. Ones that hit your power lines, ones that fall on your truck.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Facts. Yeah.
Maybe you're in the right. Maybe you're in the wrong middle of nowhere.
See, you
Are you in the
he's
wrong
on-
middle of nowhere?
Maybe. We didn't check that before we moved.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
It just happened.
There was just like, hey, this looks great, and it's away from a lot of people. So,
That's why when I move, I want to find a big open flat area where I can.
Always.
I'm gonna plant trees and bushes and garden, and then I don't have to do DoorDash because I grow my own.
all right. I'm gonna go hit the terrible Canadian.
All right.
Sorry, those don't exist unless you go to a farm.
Well, maybe I'll go live on a farm, eh?
Oh, look at you, Mister Smart Gay.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Oh, fuck
Well,
yourself.
Yeah, fuck you, buddy.
I do have to get going.
Okay, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Thank you so
No,
much.
you're fine.
Do you want to give a shout out to your podcast before you're done?
Yeah, we're Vigilante Vibes. We're a non-toxic Marvel podcast. You can find us on YouTube and every podcast platform out there. We have new episodes every Monday.
I appreciate you coming. Thank you so much for
Thank you
hanging
for
out with
having
us
me.
for a good hour. Enjoy
I've
the
been a fan of
babies.
you guys for a while.
Oh, thank you.
Man,
Welcome.
flattery will get you everywhere.
We gotta have both of you guys back on.
Yeah,
Cool.
I agree. We will set something up. Thank you so
All right.
much, guys.
Tell him
Oh,
to set
thank
his
you.
correct alarm next time.
Oh, there's going to be an earful. I look forward to it.
Thank you so much, seriously, for coming on. I appreciate
No
it.
problem. No
Have a
problem. Thanks
good
for
one.
asking. You too. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.